Hi guys, it's me Nana. Look at what we have today. It is a box opening from Simon Says Stamp, only I added to it with an indigo blue stamp called Lost in Thought, and you'll understand why as soon as I open the bag. The bag is filled with summer goodies. Those are adhesives that are cut really nice and thin. We have some sparkly glitter, and of course they always give us a nice little sweet. This is a die cut for, yep, a cute little bikini for the summer, some acetate, and a summer set of clear stamps. As soon as I saw time to relax and sending a summer hello, I thought about my stamp. This is just a way to get two items together and to join them, because you can use or do so much more when you add to anything that you have. So these are the papers that they sent. Again, very summery, very cool-minded. But I don't think it was really something that fits with my repertoire. So, because you don't really know, whenever you're part of a kit, you see like that's beautiful. Now that speaks to me. This speaks to me because it makes me think of the Santa Monica Pier in California, and that's definitely a summer thing. And there you have some ombre paper. And then they get to, you know, the ice cream cones and the things that you think about for summer. But they're, again, not really in my repertoire. So I thought I would join two. They give us some ideas, which I love. So many different ways to create a card out of the few things that they send you. And again, I wasn't really very pleased with it. They sent me some paper, which they always do. But for card making, they sent one sheet. Look at me looking, trying to find, oh, this has to be two. But no, it's only one sheet and 3 colored sheets. So I thought, okay, that's really not something that I would have purchased, but it's a kit. You take your chances and you get what you get. So you try to make the best of what you have, and there she is, lost in thought. She looks like she's got some spring clothes on, kind of cold, and I thought, itsy bitsy teeny weeny yellow polka dot bikini. What do you think? I don't wear a bikini. I haven't worn a bikini even when I was a 13-year-old, but hey, I can dream. And it looks like our girl who is lost in thought is thinking that she would rather be in a warmer environment. She's got her sock cap on, she's got her heavy jeans on, and she's lost in thought thinking about the yellow polka dot bikini. So I took the white paper that they gave me and I created a card base that's 4 1/4 by 5 1/2, and you just kind of fold it in half, and there you have a nice little A2 card. And we're going to try to color. In fact, I was practicing on our girl lost in thought the night before, and I hadn't yet received the kit, so I didn't know what was in it. But of course, that's why I thought of this right away, because I'd been working on it the night before. So I thought I'd finish it, and to be honest with you, when it was complete, I was so happy. I didn't use very good paper. As I said, I was just practicing the night before, so I'm going to have some bleed through. If you color with alcohol markers, this is the best example of what not to use. I should have used my Nina white cardstock that is smooth, and it's made for alcohol markers. But again, this was just a regular piece of paper. In fact, I think it's the back of a pattern paper, and I wasn't going to throw it away. I was going to use it either way. So her hands are going to have a little bit of bleed through, but that's okay. As you can see, I'm trying to learn how to do how should we say, skin color. Skin color is very difficult for anyone, much less someone like me who is not an artist. I'm just practicing, playing around, trying to pretend I know what I'm doing. And I'm adding a little bit of shadow, and I'm adding a little bit of color. Now I'm trying to show you here that I use Stays On, and it is bleeding, whereas I should have used the archival ink by Ranger, and next time I will. But this was kind of a throw together just to show you what you can do with something that, say, you're not quite really okay with. You need to add something to it to make it your own, and that is our girl Lost in Thought. I just love her. I love the way she came out. I love her face and her facial expression. I think it fits this card just exactly like I would want it to. Now you see I'm putting a little bit of gold down with my gold gel pen, which I actually got from Hero Arts, I believe. They gave that to me in another kit, and I've used it so many times. And now I'm using a white gel pen to kind of accent the sock cap, and I'm using a black for her eyes as well as the white gel pen for the whites of her eyes. You'd be surprised how much things pop when you do that. I also did that with her tennis shoes. I made them into chucks, right? And then I'm using a black marker to outline her so that, again, she has some definition. We're taking away the clear whiteness from the cut. And I thought I would make a thought bubble, not a speech bubble, but it looks like a speech bubble. And that's why in the end, I'm going to cut it. I'm kind of highlighting the bikini as well. And I'm giving the thought bubble a little bit of color so it's not that plain white. And I finish it, but then there towards the end of this card making journey, I decide to darken it a little bit. So for right now, you're seeing it kind of pale blue. Now I'm attaching the sunburst, which is what I call this paper since I don't know what it's called. And then I put some, I stamped it with Time to Relax, which is in the stamp group. And I put gold on there with the embossing powder, and which will match the gold in the purse. And the sun, you know, sun's rays are golden. I thought that just all tied together. And my thought bubble is going to be put up on dimensional tape, as well as our girl who's lost in thought. We have her up on dimensional tape. And I put a stamp on there that says, beach, please. Which, you know, that calls to me too, because hello, I'm ready for the beach, but I won't be seeing it till much later on in the year. So I'm fixing up the thought bubble, and I decided those sequins. Remember the sequins that we saw? I call them glitter, but they're sequins, and they're the kind of sequins without a hole. There is our yellow polka dot bikini, and I'm putting that in the thought bubble. That's where I thought that belonged. And I thought it was pretty cute when our girl, who looks like she belongs on a beach anywhere in the world at any time of year, so the bikini just goes with her perfectly as well. And she's thinking of the beach. So we have her popped up on the front of the card. We have her dreaming of the beach. And to turn it into a thought bubble versus a speech bubble, which is what it looked like, I used the sequins. Those are sequins that don't have a hole. And it worked out perfectly, didn't it? You'll see. It just looks like a thought bubble now because the sequins are circled. So it looks like it's coming out of her head, and she's thinking about the beach with her polka dot bikini. And I outlined as much as I could, but I still thought it was missing something. So I got our textured stamp right there after cutting all the excess, because you don't have to fit the entire image on any card. You cut what you can't use, not to try to fit everything and smush it together. It's just not necessary. Excuse me. So I'm also outlining the edge, giving it more of a beach color and drama, I think. And then we'll stamp it with our shape. And I'm using the brown again, not the black, because I want it subtle, not in your face. But it gives it a little more texture. She's out and about somewhere. And that's it, guys. This is where she's going to reside. You always want to see inside my little plastic folders. And that's my Simon Says Stamp folder. So we'll get into that next time. But for now, enjoy the pictures. I hope it inspired you. And if you have the Simon Says Stamp July kit, let me know. Let me see what you decided to do with it. Until then, enjoy and thanks so much for watching. Have a wonderful evening. Bye for now.